on the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Michigan State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Tar Heels will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brewer. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Spartans offense will dial up the first ball plays in this. After that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Switch it!
Quickly out to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
He's got him.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Smith dropping to pass. Looking to scramble. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Makes it past the marker. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. This time he wants to throw. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Reads it, fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Hey, man, a lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Wide receiver comes in motion. See if they can get the edge on the jet sweep. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to run for it. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes it grab short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. And he will score! Touchdown, Spartans!
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Addison. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They give it to him again.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on first down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They're going to go right back to him on first down. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. We've reached a break, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to pass. It's Marshall. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They're working that left side. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Zings it complete to the right. Just couldn't find any running room. He'll lose a yard, and they'll turn it over on downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the counter. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch a big fella.
Smith wants to throw. Swings it out to the flat. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23.
Man, sometimes these receivers/running backs just make you look good. Third down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Here's the give off the left side. And he could not get loose on the run.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
They thought they could just run it on. Short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Wants to return it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. You think about Michigan State D-line, Jerome Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot.
Going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
Well, this guy's a weapon.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it, finding some room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Marshall. Get it out on the screen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. That last connection just a hair short of the first down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. Going to try to get it himself, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
It's complete on the right side. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wideout. Ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Smith dropping to pass. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. North Carolina will call its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Spartans decide to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. There he goes. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Better attacking this defense on third down. There's a crease. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with the Missouri State Bears, taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Back to pass, it's McClung. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Still on his feet at the 45. Nice pickup. Around there, they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Spartans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
He'll keep it on second down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They knock him down after. Take away in a big play for this defense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Running inside, it's Addison. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Going to the running game.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
The Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They go to the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Tar Heels are marching down the field. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And a decent gain there before the... makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needed this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. Got a little grass. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Off and running. Touchdown, UNC! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part...
Turning it on! Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And we've reached the end of the third and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. They're going to ride this running back.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Smith wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. At the 35, he's loose. Rolls inside. Already and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense coughs it up, and the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on it.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Breaks into the open. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll go right back to the run. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative.
Maybe a crease. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the second straight play. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. And he got it! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Got room on the return.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Addison. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the back in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A spectacular one-hand grab. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.